Hello everyone. This is going to be the first episode of Pokemon Z. तो अभी रिसेंटली मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर कर रहा था और मेरे को ये पोकेमॉन की नई फैन गेम मिली एंड इसके रिव्यूज़ देखे तो इट वाज सेड टू बी द बेस्ट पोकेमॉन फैन गेम ऑफ 2026. तो लेट्स सी हाउ दिस गोज. What does your character look like? Can you give us more details about your appearance? Of course. I'll go with the center one. Finally, could you write a character's name? Okay, let's play as Ash Ketchum. Yes. Normal mode. Yes. No Nuzlocke. Translated by Ryzen. Disable VSync. I think it's already disabled. Make sure you have followed the guide on the page where you downloaded the game. Yes. Skip the game intro. No.
Hace mucho tiempo,
Long
el
time
mundo
ago,
Pokémon estuvo a punto de ser
Pokemon world was
destruido
on
por
brink
una
of
guerra
destruction
atroz.
due to a fierce war. The king back then, Aster Zephyr,
Aster Zephyr,
built a machine that was
construyó un
capable of
artefacto
bringing
capaz
back
de
life.
devolver la vida de los humanos y Pokémon
Many
que
humans and
perecían
Pokemon
en el
perished during this
conflicto.
conflict. However, the Great War did not come to an
no
end.
llegaba a su fin. Lleno
Full
de
of
cólera,
anger, the
el
king
rey
modified his
modificó el
machine and
artefacto
turned it into a
y lo
weapon,
convirtió en un arma capaz de liberar
able
un
to
poder
release
que
a power
terminase con
that
todas
ended
las
all the
batallas.
fighting. Game is in English, but इसके audio is in Spanish. I don't know. Maybe it's the default setting. But many of the details about the nature of these events have been lost to time.
Se han perdido con el tiempo. Esta
This is the story of how it
lo que
happened.
ocurrió.
Kalos, 300 years ago. Okay, so we are exploring the history of Kalos. Okay. Bonjour. I'll try to be brief. I'm Leah Oliver. That's Professor Olivier to you. I've dedicated myself to Pokemon research in the Kalos region. Specifically, I'm a specialist in the field of Pokemon alchemy. If you're reading this, it is because I have admitted you into my student program for promising youths. My congratulations. It is necessary therefore for you to travel to Kalos from the neighboring region where you reside. Don't worry about the costs. The journey is being paid for by the king. Thank you, king. Olivier. Pokemon are most curious creatures full of incredible properties. Pokemon alchemy consists of using these properties for everyone's benefit. But they are also used for battling and even as friends. They are all eager to meet you. I'm also eager to meet the new Pokemon. Kalos has always been my favorite region. After Sinnoh, of course. Well, it's possible that some might try to kill you, but you know how to deal with those kind of situations, right? Yes, of course. I've played too many Pokemon games. Ash Ketchum, you managed to graduate from your region's Pokemon Academy with results that were, by all accounts, remarkable. I believe you have enough potential to be part of my apprentice group and assist me as much as possible with my research. You will meet with two other companions who have also been admitted to the program. Together, you will embark on an exciting journey that will transform your lives. I suppose you might find all of this quite enlightening. It is to some level. I hope this letter doesn't get lost along the way and that your transfer from Paldias is peaceful. See you soon. Best regards, Professor Olivier. Do you want to activate random mode? This will randomize wild Pokemon. Train a Pokemon moves with the power of Pokemon, and moves will increase as you progress. Do not activate. No, I want to play normally. Which region starter Pokemon would you like to receive? Kalos, Kanto, Johto. Oh, that's hard. I think I'll go with, since we are playing in the Kalos region, let's go with Kalos. Although I'd want to nah, let's go with Kalos region. You are awake. Forgive us for stopping in the middle of the road, but it looks like we have a small problem. We were supposed to meet up with another one of Professor Olivier's students. I was told that this man is always punctual, and yet there's no one else here. He might have gotten lost in all this fog. Could you take a look around the area? But be careful. The area has become very dangerous recently, so watch your step. Yeah, I will. Thank you for the advice. Those footsteps in the snow? Is someone there? I need help, please. Whoever you are, please use one of the Pokeballs I've dropped. Okay. No, not Chespin. Nope. I'll go with my favorite. Give a nickname to Brocky. Yes. The wild Bidoof attacks. Let's go, Froakie. White. Bubble, Psywave. Oh. That's a good moveset for a level 5 starter. The wild Bidoof drop Pechabel. Did you ward off that evil creature? Mercy. Though I don't seem to be able to move, can you lend me a hand? My mysterious benefactor. Of course I will lend you a hand. Thank goodness. By my faith, I wouldn't have survived if it weren't for you. Those Kalosian Bidoof usually bury their victims in snow. It's not even a survival tactic. They just do it for fun, from what I've read. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Crisanto. Hello, Crisanto. And you? You are definitely one of the companions who'll join me on my Pokemon journey. Yeah, I'll tag along. And besides, you saved my life. What a great honor it is to meet you under such poetic circumstances. With the first step like this, what will fate hold for us? This will be worthy of being written in chronicles. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, mon Dieu, how rude of me. Why should you believe me when I say I'm your companion? I could well be an outlaw waiting behind his trap. Well, you make point. Here is the letter I received from Professor Olivier, like the one you'll also surely have in your possession. I hope it's enough to prove my identity. I don't want to get off on the wrong foot with you. Thanks, Crisanto. Oh my god. The wind is taking the letter away. Damn. Act 1 Poke Tour. A few hours later. Well, we have arrived. This is Canvas Town. It's not much to look at in my opinion, but Olivier set up a laboratory here. Monsieur Driver, you have undertaken a dangerous job transporting Ash Ketchum and me through those steep mountains. Please allow me to give you a few points. That's generous of you, Crisanto. What are you saying? I do this every day. Go on, keep your points safe. You're going to need them. Kalos isn't going through its best times right now. Alright, in that case, shall we look for the lab now, Ash Ketchum? We don't want to keep the professor waiting any longer. Let's go, my buddy. I still don't understand what's gotten into Olivier to want to hire apprentices. I thought that woman had left teaching behind. I wish you both luck. You'll see the lab isn't hard to find. Before, let's explore a little. There's a dangerous windstorm blowing through the Kalos Pyrenees. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. So we are closing the pass for now. Okay. We can't pass through here. Let's talk to this guy. Are you a newcomer to the Kalos region? Yes, I am. I'm in charge of enforcing the law in the name of King Aster. Don't give me any trouble, alright? Yes, sir. Hello, I'm the Monotype Challenge activator. A Monotype Challenge is one where the player can only catch Pokemon of a specific type. I will take your starter Pokemon and offer you 3 new starters of the chosen type. Unless you already have a starter Pokemon of the chosen type. For balance reasons and to ensure a good gameplay experience, not all types are included in the Monotype Challenge. Do you want to activate this challenge? No. I'll prefer the normal mode, thank you. Are you from Paldea? Weren't we at war with you a few decades ago? After so many conflicts, it's hard to remember them all. We've had some pretty poor harvest years and consequently the population has suffered. We are a bit better now. Do you think you want to try one of the berries I picked this morning? Oran berry. Thank you, man, for the oran berry. What do you have doubts about? About the game, about some Pokemon. No. I don't want to know that. Skip. Preguntas. If you go down to the town beach, you'll see the remains of an ancient guard tower. The door is sealed with some strange tech from Shalor City. Is there something dangerous inside? Well, we'll have to explore that in order to find out. Shall I tell you about something about Professor Olivier? Yep, yes please. Rumor says she settled in this remote little town because she wanted to escape a certain controversial situation. Oh, okay. Are you one of Olivier's new apprentices? They've told 2 young people would arrive in town. Well then, here's a little incentive to make sure you could give it your all. If you manage to catch 5 Pokemon, come see me. Our first reward is waiting for us. Here are a couple of important things you need to know about Kalos. Right now, the king is Aster Zephyr 2. A wise man by most accounts, but not exactly known for his courage. But beneath him are the 12 regents, lords and ladies who govern their own domain. We just call them the 12 regents. I think the game description had 12 gyms, so these regents might be the gym leaders of this region. If you have got Pokemon, are you going to take on the Poketour and challenge the 12 regents? Yes, of course I will. It's gotten pretty popular lately. All I've got is this Scatterwork. I don't think I'll be challenging any regents with it. Oh, what a curious Pokemon you have. Take good care of it. I'm sure it will show you a new horizon of possibilities. Pokeballs really are an amazing invention, aren't they? Now anyone can have Pokemon by their side. Not so long ago, we saw Pokemon as wild, dangerous creatures, not as partners. But spending time alongside them has completely changed the way we see things. Is that a cool ninja? I've never seen one before. I thought that Pokemon only existed in stories. Yeah, that's my cool ninja. Thanks to advances in basic hygiene, human life expectancy has risen beyond 30 years. Are you from Paldia? One we at war with you a few decades ago. Well, it seems there's no one here. Have we arrived too early? To be honest, Ash, I'm a bit nervous. Professor Olivier is a towering authority in the field of Pokemon alchemy, and what the? You're here already. It's not even mid-afternoon yet. Ash, Ketchum and Crisanto, I presume. Welcome to the Flare Laboratory. I'd appreciate it if you didn't touch anything, if at all possible. Sacre bleu, you've already touched too much. Professor, we didn't. Something came out of that and flask on its own hand. Really? Mon Dieu, what a miscalculation. It wasn't supposed to develop motor function until next week. It was my best attempt at creating an entirely new Pokemon, but I suppose it was eager to leave. But where did it go? Who knows, but it mainly feeds on living organic matter. With any luck, it won't bother anyone, and they won't come after me for it. People were just starting to get used to me being around this town. Well, no use worrying about it now. Crisanto, you were in charge of bringing in 3 starter Pokemon, correct? Of course, on my honor. Though Ash has already chosen a partner. Good, let's make it quick then. Pick a starter Pokemon and let's get this over with. I suppose since I'm picking second, it would be rather rude to choose the Pokemon that has an advantage over Ash. You can pick anyone, I don't mind. But if I pick the one at a disadvantage, it might come across like I see Ash Ketchum as someone beneath me, and mon Dieu, don't overthink it. Alright. My starter Pokemon will be Fangame. Bon, now you need to prove you know what you're doing. Even the tiniest Pokemon can become a weapon of mass destruction in the hands of a careless trainer. I have a small battle court outside. I want you to battle so I can evaluate. Let's go, our first battle. Rival battle. Yeah. Good luck, Ash Ketchum. Now is our chance to prove we deserve this Pokemon. I'll try not to take too long picking my moves. I wouldn't want to ruin this experience for you. Are you alright, Professor? Yes, it's nothing. I just haven't been outside in quite a few days. But you two, battle. I'll watch and evaluate. Come on, sometime today. Well then, here we go. Our first real Pokemon battle. Versus Crisanto. Let's go. Rival challenges you. Well, let's get this over with. Cool Ninja to level 6. Elevated to level 7. Ash defeated rival. I should have used the other move on turn 3. I knew it. We didn't even reach turn 3, man. Stop delusional. I had read all sorts of Pokemon theory about type matchups and the different moves out there. But real life is a whole different story. All that knowledge didn't help much. Très bien. I'll admit, I expected you to be far more hopeless at this. I don't think you'll be causing any fires, floods, or floral overgrowth with these Pokemon. For now. Professor, in the letter you sent us, you mentioned there would be 3 students. But I see the third one hasn't shown up. Did you cut the number of spots? That's what I was about to bring up. The third person needs to be picked up from their house. Their father's orders. They live in Vinyl Town. It's not far from here. Can I trust you won't perish on the way through Route 1? Yeah, I know my way. Upon my honor, we shall arrive swiftly and safely. That's the spirit, but do take the time to enjoy the journey. Catch some Pokemon, find hidden treasures, talk to the locals. You know, the sort of things Pokemon trainers do. Well, I've already talked to the locals here. In fact, let me give you a few starter items that should come in handy. Pokeball, Poke Compass, okay. Mercy, Professor. Hi there, I work for the local parish. Would you like me to heal your team? Yes, please. Mission accomplished. Come back when you need it. Thank you. Have you tried reading these signs? They have some pretty useful information. I don't know how to read. Don't ask me. Trainer tip. You can find your save file in my PC local disk users. Your user saved game. Okay. I found a potion again. Let's see. Player laboratory. I think इस राउट पे सब कुछ चेक कर चुके हैं हम. ओह, बीच रह गया. Let's go. Boatman, do we know each other? The crucial moment hasn't arrived. This boat isn't for you. Okay, man. Thanks for letting me know. It's locked, but something tells you a special key could open this. चलो राउट 1 एक्सप्लोर करें. Many Pokemon have their stats rebalanced. You can check the base stats of Pokemon you've caught in the Pokédex. Pokemon level 7 Cool Ninja. Bag Potion 3, 5 Pokeballs. Pecha Oran Berry. What's this? Oh, we can also craft Pokeballs. I don't know what these charms are. We'll find out later. To prevent Pokemon from sneaking into the vineyards, we use special flowers to repel them. We got a repel. See that shameless guy next to the fur pro? That's our boss, and he never stops barking orders at us. But even he has to answer to Captain Murloc, who is the owner of these vineyards. Please don't tattle about the shameless guy comment. Okay, let's talk to this shameless guy. The king forced us to raise wages for the peasants. So we started hiring Pokemon instead. It was cheaper. But then the Pokemon banded together and turned on us. Many lives were lost and bones were broken that day. Now we have gone back to hiring people. I hope they never learn from the Pokemon. Damn. Corporate stuff. Have you noticed that Pokemon can drop items when defeated? For example, a grass type Pokemon like Cherubi can drop aromatic moss. It would be great for my perfume. Why don't you bring me some? I'll reward you properly. Okay. It looks like we'll have plenty of wine this year. Monsieur Murloc will be very happy. It's a box with materials. We found a morning dew and wood. Look at how this Pokemon trample the grapes. It's a pleasure to watch. I wonder if they could step on me sometime too. Kinky old man. If you're training Pokemon, may I offer a piece of advice from an illiterate peasant woman? Yeah. It's better if you catch Pokemon that evolve quickly like bug types, at least at the start of your adventure. I used to do that actually. But thanks for the advice, Miss Peasant. I've lived a long life. Okay. Tiny mushroom. Vinyl Town. Let's pick up the third student, our companion. I stole this the other day from a noble because of my uncontrollable kleptomaniac urge that hits me every now and then. Better I gave it to you so I can get rid of it. Thanks for the item, ma'am. There's an old Pokemon trainer tradition into walking into every house to chat with the locals and pick up tips and freebies. I recommend you giving it a try. They don't mind at all. Thanks for the advice. I want to buy Pokeballs so I never run out of stock, but they are so expensive. How frustrating. I wish I could manufacture them on my own somehow. See that old man with the Esper? He's the one in charge of the Pokemon Ranch. There's no room in your party for a Pokemon. The Esper will transport it to one of the pens. Oh, so they don't have a PC here. You can also leave and withdraw Pokemon there. Thanks, man. I like to buy something. Pokeballs. No, that's not. Be careful if you go out. There's stock of mysterious mass types. If you're not careful, not even a Pokemon will be able to save you from danger. Thanks for the advice. Homemade Ultra Ball in the pocket. ओके सो मैंने अभी एक चीज़ नोटिस करी इस गेम में दैट जो भी आप आइटम पिक करते हो दे आर पिक यू कैनॉट पिक द आइटम्स ऑल एट वंस सारी आइटम्स एक एक करके बैग में जाती है which I think is a slow experience. Bonjour, welcome to the Pokemon Center where we work medical miracles. Do you like me to heal your team? No, I think it's already healed. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, Challenger. What you need? Remember move. Leader levels. ओके वी आर इन द हिस्ट्री तो मतलब पीसी इस टाइम पे नहीं होते थे तो दे हैव रैंच इंस्टेड ऑफ पीसी ये भी ठीक है. Shall I tell you a secret? Super secret? Yes, please. If you go to Mr. Marlet's house and manage to access his wine cellar, you might find a secret entrance to some tunnels. I've never been able to verify it, but that's what I've heard. Okay, I'll give it a try. So you train Pokemon, eh? Then solve my riddles. Let's go. First riddle, how many eyes does a Weezing have? 2. 4. Okay. I'm a fish, I'm harmless, but one day I'll become a fearless monster. Fearsome monster, sorry. Magikarp, that's easy. My last riddle, what Pokemon loses its tail upon evolving? Gengar, Kadabra. Machoke does not have a tail. Kadabra ki tail, yeah. Wow, you're good at this. Why don't you take this lucky scarf? Thank you, sir. Let's go. If you travel with a Pokemon outside its Pokeball, its friendship level with you will increase faster. That's why I go for a walk with Pancham every morning. Oh, so the Pokemon at the top will have higher levels of friendship. Antidote. We don't have a regent here in Vanille Town, which is just a little wine producing village. But Marlot is one of the most important captains in the King's Guard. It wouldn't surprise me if one day he or his heirs earn the title of regent. We'll see about that. Those who have been close to King Aster call him the Melancholy. That's because he has a rather somber disposition and spends most of his time locked away in solitude. I'm sure I can tell you something you didn't know about the frozen status. I thought it didn't let the Pokemon move or attack, but that's not the case. What it actually does is halve its special attack and inflict residual damage at the end of each turn. Okay. Surprise perhaps? Yeah, it's the first time I've heard of it. What's your favorite TV evolution? Yeah, the chance to see one day. My favorite evolution is Umbreon. Yes. People tend to think too much about things that happened or things that might happen. But I say the time we have with Pokemon is now, and we have to make the most of it. Yep. I thought Cherubi only evolved once, but it has another evolution after Cherem. My mother told me. She works for Mr. Marlot and saw him use that Pokemon. Let it be known. According to the latest royal edict, Bug-type Pokemon remain the most valued by ladies and gentlemen of high reputation. Okay. Announcer, sir. House Marlot has impeccable honor. They have done much for this region and its inhabitants. Though they never let me meet Melia, the family's daughter, they keep her very protected. I'm hiding to read for a while. Don't tattle on me, okay? I'll persuade you with this just to be sure. Work up. Well, you didn't need to, but thanks. Have you gone near the Marlot house? It's a most splendid building. You shouldn't leave without seeing it. Okay, so we can't leave without checking out the Merlot house. A lover of the sea should go with the appropriate Pokemon. Would you like to catch water type Pokemon? Yes, awesome. Water type Pokemon are just strong, they are also really pretty. With the fishing rod, you'll be able to catch them all. Yeah, I'm gonna catch them all. Goat. Yeah. I think we've checked out everything in the town. It's time to. Oh. How's Route 1 treating you, Ash? It was good. 3 more Bidoof jumped me. What tragic little creatures. That man in the military uniform is Captain Merlot, Lord of the Vineyards. The girl behind him must be his daughter, I'd guess. Looks like she already has a Pokemon. Here I am as you requested, Captain. Though Mademoiselle Melia will have to settle for whichever starter Pokemon these two youngsters didn't choose. So be it, Mademoiselle Olivier. This way, my daughter will learn a valuable lesson from the start. Life isn't always what we wish it to be, and sometimes we must make do with what happens, what the circumstances provide. Now, what is it you are supposed to say, Melia? I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to learn from such an esteemed figure such as yourself, Professor. This house shall forever be indebted to your endeavors for all eternity. Oi. And also, I also wanted to say that there were so many other nice things I wanted to say, Professor. It was 4 lines you had to memorize, Melia. That's all. How disgraceful. Think nothing of it, Captain. Youth will be youth. She's in safe hands with me. I'll return her to you as a full-fledged Pokemon trainer. Did you see that black Flabébé, Ash Ketchum? You could count the number of those in the whole world on one hand. How on the earth did they get one? Hey, you two, stop whispering and get over here. Magnifique! Everyone's here at last. Do you truly believe this plan of King Aster Zephyr's will work, Mademoiselle? It still strikes me as far too ambitious. Our king hasn't been exactly known for his wise decisions as of late, but a region has no future without strong Pokemon trainers. Melia, Ash, Crisanto, you represent the future and hope of Kalos. Under my guidance, you will travel across the land and challenge the 12 regents to earn their badges. And so on, until you reach the magnificent Lumio city where the king awaits. That is the Pokétower. The Pokétower? I can't believe it. We're going to win the badges from the 12 regions. Well, let's see if you can handle even the first regent without running off in tears. Her name is Canola and her domain is Grizel City. That's your first destination. Last but not least, I'm giving each of you a Pokemon encyclopedia. No complaints now, alright? Catch and record as many Pokemon as you can in Pokédex. Okay. You're off to Route 2 and there to Grizel City to face your first regent. Along the way, discover, catch and train more Pokemon. Constructive, right? I trust that Mademoiselle Olivier will know how to take care of Melia, but the outside world is full of dangers. Some are laws of nature, others stem from human malice. It's the latter that worries me the most. Yeah man, humans are unpredictable. Can we check out his mansion? Oh yeah, let's check it out and then we'll end this episode. If we are not diplomatic enough, War could return to those lands. Our mission is to do everything possible. Do you know how I win my Pokemon battles? I attack with all the strength possible. An item like this also helps, of course. X attack. King Aster is a good man, but he's not prepared to manage conflicts. We noble houses have to do all the work so that region stays in order. अभी तक तो game has been a little slow. She's the bit Pokemon Master and for she's more interested in going on adventure right now. The game is a bit slow, but I think I'll be able to enjoy it. It's different. I sure Manzur Maulat is doing the right thing, letting his daughter go on a trip. Between you and me, that girl isn't the brightest candle in the chandelier. इनके अपने servants ही भाई. Nice, very nice. And who might you be? There are still many things we don't know about Pokemon. Where do they come from? What makes them so special? भाई कितना बड़ा मैंशन है. It's on one side of it, while the other catacomb entrance to the Kalos region and access the chapel. Oh, इतना travel करके आया कुछ मिला भी नहीं. Anyways, let's exit this cave mansion. थोड़ा सा और explore करते हैं and then we'll end this episode. लगा नहीं था इतना बड़ा हो जाएगा first. I've come from Olio City. We are negotiating an alliance with the House Merlet to have control over the best Pokemon in these lands. Okay. Yeah, हम पार लिया है. Don't take it personally, but I lost many battle comrades at the hands of your people. But no hard feelings, I guess. Sorry, man. It wasn't my intention. Almost dates back many generations when an entrepreneur decided to buy all the vineyards in the area. The truth is, it's very easy to be an entrepreneur. You start with a certain amount of money. I think it's almost over. How can people drink so much wine when water is so good? Well, that's a good question. There is Pokemon capable of producing wine naturally. If we use that Pokemon more, we wouldn't have to grow so many vines and we could use the land for something else. Well, that's a good point, but that would be exploitation, I guess. Oh, finally, we are done with the mansion. अभी एपिसोड यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं and I hope you enjoyed this series. I'll be playing more of this game. अभी तक तो मेरे को अच्छी लगी. The story I'm not pretty sure about it yet, but the overall game felt good, so I'm going to play more of it. Anyways, see you in the next episode.